Jay Red, Dr. Red's son, now recognized for 5 minutes. And for those of you that are speaking, if you have additional comments, we will submit all of those into the record, but we do need to keep it to 5 minutes. Ron Thompson will be up after Jay Red.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here and grateful to be here.
Loud and close to that mic. Yeah, bring it down. Yeah, get right up in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm very grateful to be here. Thanks for allowing me to speak for a few minutes. My father, he had no criminal history, and he served the people of Blanding for 30 years. His main goal in life, his main loves in life were his family, the LDS Church, and serving the people of Blanding as a physician. My family has been in the town of Blanding since it was settled. The pioneers, my grandfathers were part of the Hole in the Rock pioneers that came from this area. My dad was, the government had a sting operation that they came up with, and they had a secret informant named Ted Gardner come to the house and try and, I say entrap my parents into purchasing or trading artifacts of any kind in order to, in my opinion, destroy them. My father was never a collector of artifacts. He was never a dealer in artifacts at all. And from the 2-year investigation, 2.5-year investigation, the government would have known this. I've seen the undercover videos. And in the undercover video itself, Ted Gardner says to my father, I know you, Jim. I know you're not involved in this stuff at all. But they wanted to charge my father with a felony. And so, as mentioned before, he was arrested and charged with a federal felony for a tiny little bead that he picked up off of the ground. And it's smaller than half the size of a dime. Now, he didn't try and sell or trade this artifact or any artifact to the informant, Ted Gardner, or to anyone in the history of his life. But the government needed to get this felony on my father. So the artifact has been appraised at $75, and that is by a guy named Dace Hyatt. He is one of the most respected appraisers of Southwestern artifacts in the nation, according to the head of the Peabody Museum in Harvard. And he says that it's worth $75. The government said that it was worth over $1,000, and I believe the reason they did this was to reach the felony threshold, which is at $1,000. And that is for taking something from a reservation. So my dad was walking along and he picked up this little bead from the ground. He brought it home. He was walking through the house one day, and this is on undercover video, and he happens to show it to Ted Gardner, not to sell it, not to trade it, and he shows it to him. And as you hear Ted Gardner speaking, you can understand what he's trying to get at. He's trying to get Dr. Red in any way that he can. And he asks him where he finds it. And my dad said he found it in Arizona, and picked it up and brought it home. Well, my dad doesn't try and sell or trade it. They inflate the value by over 1,250% to reach the felony threshold. My father then took his life the next morning, and he left us an audio tape. And in that audio tape, he tells the family, he speaks to each child individually, and he tells us to be good people, to keep the commandments, and to continue to be the best people they can. And in there, he also says that with me gone, there will be one less charge to contend with. That one less charge he was speaking about was the false felony charge that was given to my dad. So in essence, he died because of a false charge. If it would not have been a felony, they would have done the misdemeanor, which it should have been. It should have been anything. Then I do not think that he would be gone today. But I'm grateful for the great person he is. I'm grateful for the person the things that he's taught me in life. I hope I can be like him. I hope that those people who are responsible for this will be held accountable for what they have done. I believe that they knowingly did this, and I am grateful for the opportunity to speak.
just add very quickly, I've gotten to know some members of the Red family. We've spent some time together. I've spent a lot of time looking at this story. How anyone could look at this family and view you as a criminal is just beyond me. This is an example of the criminalization of America, where people may do things they have no idea is against some regulation or some rule somewhere. And the outcome of this is just tragic. And this is one of those where I just have to make a comment saying thank you. God bless you. God bless your family. And there are many of us who understand that you represent the best of America, not the worst of America. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for those comments. I've heard about this tragic story, and we do have to do something about that. And I will tell you, in the Judiciary Committee, there is a piece of legislation that is passed out, having served on the Judiciary Committee, that deals with mens rea, which is the you have to knowingly and willingly violate a law, and it's an important piece of legislation because it goes to intent. Everybody knows that you shouldn't shoot somebody at a bank. Everybody knows about certain laws, but some of these environmental laws in particular are sometimes violated without anybody even knowing, and certainly having a chance of violating it. So there is important things, and hearing your story and understanding that is very important, so thank you.